What's going on, people? Welcome to another Toronto Hoop Talk live stream. My name is Alam, and today we got game one of Summer League. We got Bulls and Raptors. A very exciting night for me because, first of all, we haven't done a watch along on this channel in a minute because the finals were a while ago. And yeah, I've like the thing is like as shitty as Raptors basketball has been, like my missing of Raptors basketball is just worse than it normally would be because it's like I want to say it was maybe the 8th or ninth regular season game of last year is the last time I watched Raptors basketball, and I was like excited. Oh no, CMB isn't playing. I just saw that CMB isn't playing. Fucking hell. Okay, fair enough. So no Colin Murray Boyles. Literally just talking about how excited I was. I guess I got caught in the moment. Raptors Summer League roster. I'll give a quick look at the roster. Never really got around to doing a preview. But yeah, there's still enough guys to watch. Like there's still exciting stuff to see. So Battle will be good to see. Colin Castleton competing for a roster spot. Chomche, we're going to get to see some development. This guy is going to be on the 905. I think this guy was on the 905 last year. Chucky Hepburn, two-way deal. Good chance to see him as well. Jarkel Joyner, nothing. I think him and Key, not much to look at. AJ Lawson competing with Castleton for a spot. Elijah Martin also going to spend a lot of time on the 905. He just got his two-way deal. J-Mo, big chance to see if there's been any development. We were supposed to see CMB, but we're not going to see CMB. Omarui, I think he's also going to be on the 905. And then, of course, you got Shed, Jacoby to be excited for. And let's try this. Aniwaniwa Tate Jones. See, I'm good with names. But I don't think we're going to have to say his name much after the Summer League is done. But yeah, a lot to be excited about. They're going up against respectable competition because Chicago has Noah Aseng and what's his name? Matas Buzelis. So there's good teams. But yeah, shout out to my guy DC. Our Summer League roster is stacked, not going to lie. And shout out to Battle for securing the bag. Yeah, the team's going to be fun to watch. I'm happy that Battle got the guaranteed money. Battle broke out last Summer League. This time last year, we were watching Jameson Battle during these watch-alongs in Summer League. Like, holy shit, this guy's kind of good. Every time I see Chomche being born in 2005, makes me feel old. Damn, so I don't even know how old you are. I don't know if you're down to put that in the chat, but like it makes me feel old for sure. So I'm like, I wonder if you're like, I don't know, like 99 born and it makes you feel old. But yeah, some of us, it makes us feel fucking old to see these guys balling out. But it's still good to see nonetheless. Colin Castleton to take this jump ball. You got Jacoby, J-Mo, Shed, Castleton, and Battle. So Castleton and Mogbo in the front court, Battle as the three. Oh, no. Shed and Jacoby in the backcourt. Castleton turns the ball over. He assumed that a player would be on the wing, passed it before looking who was there. The player, I think it was Battle, had already moved. Yeah. I was born around the same time. Same. Okay. Me a bit, like a little bit after. Okay. So I think you're older than me, but just by a little bit. Jacoby, pull up three. Knocks it down. Okay. Damn. I was engaged with the chat. I missed the build up to it. I looked up. The ball was leaving his hands. I think it was a pull up, though. Off the dribble. So that's nice to see. J-Mo with the active hands defensively. Guarding Buzelis, moving his feet well, giving Buzelis nothing easy, active hands. They're going to call him for the foul. I think that's a fair call. I think he was a little too handsy there, but I appreciate the intention. Just got to not get the foul call next time. But yeah, big up to everybody in here. 10 people watching live. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Toronto Hoop Talk. We got watch-alongs all throughout Summer League, guys, except for Sunday. I regret to inform you, unfortunately, I will not be here on Sunday. I will be here for the games after that, though. I think Tuesday and Thursday, and then potentially a championship game on the weekend. But I will not be here on Sunday because Chelsea made the Club World Cup final. So I'm hitting the town. I'm outside with the guys. 3-2 Raptors and another turnover. This time, a sloppy pass by Shed. Couple some interesting possessions, horrible turnovers, and a great pull-up jumper. Got a bit of a mixed bag so far. Oh, okay. I don't know who 17 is for Chicago. By the way, Chicago has Javon Freeman Liberty, JFL. Raptors people should be familiar. Not saying I'm fully off yet, though. So the thing is like, I think that's the fair place to be. I think some hate was overdone for sure. There's a balanced criticism that's fair. And I think that's where I was at pretty quickly. But the thing is like, again, the issue is not JFL Professional Summer Leaguer. Shout out to Marcus. Good to see you, my guy. Frax, JFL, a Professional Summer Leaguer, man. What is this, his 4th Summer League? Because he was in Chicago Summer League initially, then Toronto scooped him up, and now he's back in Chicago, where he's from. But again, the issue was never with CMB. It was more, even if you think CMB is good, there's still issues with selecting that kind of player. Yo, budget Jalen McDoordash is nasty because McDoordash is the budget. But yeah, Shed bringing the ball up the court. Chicago actually coming up pretty high, forcing the ball out of Shed's hands. Shed to Jacoby. Jacoby, oh my God, another turnover. 3 turnovers in the first 4 possessions. All of them disgusting, by the way. It's not even like, oh, close but great defensive play. No, a downright disgusting turnovers by this Raptors team. And then I'm pretty sure Castleton could have turned it over there. He may have been out of bounds on the ground with the ball. I don't think the ref was positioned to see it. Shed goes the other way, misses around the basket. Good offensive rebound and clean up by Mobo. And it's 5-4 Toronto. So Soph scores way ahead of me, by the way. Woo! JFL 3-point shot. And he's been doing that for a long time. JFL has been making threes in Summer League for a long time. That shit does not translate, though. Oh, good cut by J-Mo. Good find by Shed. And then a foul by Shed. Rough start to the game for Shed, by the way. Has not looked into it. I mean, it's a good pass there on the assist, but you're going to need more than that. Where are we at? JFL inbounding the ball. Swings to Buzelis. So Buzelis, J-Mo has the Buzelis matchup. Woo! Castleton with a good block. It's going to be Bulls ball, but it's a good block by Castleton as Scotty Barnes cheers on from the sideline. Damn, who's Scotty Barnes sitting with? I think the guy to his right looks like he could be an NBA player. The guy to his left just looks like a normal dude. No, actually, I lied. I see Grady and Jakob Pertl courtside as well. Never mind. I might be tripping. Somebody's girl is in the middle, though. Castleton switched on to Buzelis. Buzelis steps into a 3 over a big man. Talk about a horrible decision. Hepburn brings the ball the other way. So we got our first sub. Nope, we got a second sub as well. Lawson and Hepburn check into the game for Shed and Mogbo. Oh, this is a very small lineup. This is a tiny lineup. But yeah, shout out to Brampton's finest, AJ Lawson. Damn, he missed the first free throw. Come on, man. You can't be making Brampton look like that. We deserve so much better. Damn, Castleton's bleeding. But yeah, this is an incredibly small lineup. Like, Jacoby and AJ Lawson are legit the forwards. Messiah on his way out was drafting Fred VanVleet archetypes. Yeah, man. He was trying to shoot his shot and find another one. Never managed to. But we got Chucky Hepburn now. At least he didn't draft Chucky. Because if you're going to replicate Fred, you got to replicate Fred. Fred wasn't drafted. Lawson makes the second free throw. Okay, we got a full court press now. Hepburn and Lawson. Then Jacoby. Oh, no, it's a travel. Okay, so the press worked. They forced Chicago into a turnover. So, random thing that nobody here cares about but me. Jacoby's hairstyle before he cut his hair made thumbnails with Jacoby Walter really difficult because cropping Jacoby out of the picture to remove the background with his hair, like his hair, because it was so free flowing in the pictures, there'd be these really inconsistent shapes. So like the computer would have a hard time pulling him out of the background without including parts of the background between his hair. Now that he has a haircut, putting Jacoby Walter in a thumbnail is going to be much simpler. So I look forward to that process being simpler. Again, random thing that I know nobody here cares about but me, but that does make my days a little bit better. We can't watch CMB today, man. When did that get announced? I completely missed that CMB wasn't playing. You guys heard that heartbreak real time. Real time, you heard my frustrations. To be fair, we give Noel a two-way contract who went undrafted. So this, yeah, I mean, so Noel wasn't drafted. Hepburn wasn't drafted. Who did he draft? Malachi Flynn. Was there another draft pick? I mean, Elijah Martin. Well, Elijah Martin is not actually a Fred archetype, though. Elijah Martin is like a Alvarado archetype, you know, like he doesn't really shoot well enough to be Fred. But then again, like, Triggers misses a three. I think that was Lawson. Yeah, Lawson misses the three. Gets back on defense. Oh, fouls Buzelis. Flynn over. Oh, yes, this is true, man. Reality is they passed on Maxime Renaud 7 shooting mobile centers to take Martin. Yeah, I've been seeing that get a lot of shit. I've been seeing that pick. Sorry, by the way, I just need a second to increase the light because my lighting could be better. And I know this is a super superficial thing to be worried about right now. I apologize for that. But yeah, so I've seen a lot of slander and justifiably so. You know what's funny? I don't know if you remember the draft, bro, but I saw a lot of when they were picking in the second round, I was going through the timeline. And the whole timeline was saying, oh, take blah, 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 and Renaud or Renaud, blah, 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 or Renaud, blah, 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 or Renaud. I didn't know shit about that guy, right? So we take Elijah Martin. I'm like, whatever. Maxime Renaud gets picked, and they show his highlight reel. And go back and watch the stream. I was like, that guy looks sick. But also, forget how good or not good he is. That archetype is just amazing. And then I saw all the gas on the timeline about Renaud in Summer League yesterday, and I'm like, we did it again. We did it again. Hepburn from 3, misses back rim. Yeah, if you, I'm pretty sure the live chat replay is in the videos. Sometimes I forget to click the button, but you can go see him crashing out in the chat. So the question is, who's more valuable? Look, oh yeah, this is you saying this is a question is nasty because it's definitely not a question. But yeah, we looked through the Summer League team. How are we going to spend commercials? Should we do RJ Barrett trades or should we do immaculate grid? I think we should. First of all, the days are numbered. Hold on, RJ Barrett days are numbered. So I saw this, brother. Why can you not just show me the image? I saw this image, right? Report. No, the chat is in the way. God damn it. So I saw this report saying his days are numbered. I'm just like, bro, are they going to kill him? Does he have a life-threatening condition? The hell kind of reporting is this? And the thing is like, okay, I'm making fun of like using this expression, right? But my real critique is like, what the hell does that mean? Does that mean the Raptors are shopping him? Does that mean the Raptors want to get rid of him? Does that mean the Raptors are considering getting rid of him? Does that mean there's interest in him? Does that mean teams have made offers? Does that mean, like, There's no real information. His days are numbered is nasty reporting. So yeah, there's this, right? I mean, I guess we could fire up the trade machine and do some RJ Barrett trades. Actually, Spotrack, we are going to look at the salaries in and around the RJ Barrett area. I got my Cooper Flag Mavs jersey and my Duke jersey. Shout out to you, man. Love that for you. Hope that jersey brings you lots of joy. All good, bro. All good. With the power trade, the trade market bottom now, they're like 2 seconds. They're keeping the offseason. Maybe try to move IQ later on. I hear it. So we'll get back to that. But yeah, who's in the game now? Jacoby is still in the game. So Jacoby, I think, is the only player to get all the run. Never mind. I lied aggressively. Castleton and Battle also have not been subbed out yet. They're rolling with this absolutely tiny lineup. Chucky Hepburn. Is that a turnover? Nope. Off of JFL and out of bounds. RJ for Simons? Is Boston even interested in that though? I feel like they distinctly want the 3-point shooting because they jack up hella threes. Congrats on you deserve the bailout to me. Facts. He definitely didn't deserve the bailout. Oh, Battle from 3 has to get it up to beat the shot clock, and he gets all backboard. The ball was tipped to him though. Like, he didn't catch it clean. He had to jack it up to avoid the shot clock violation. We're not judging Battle for that shot there. Battle on the wing, steps out of bounds. Okay, we can judge him for that. That was a mistake. Is a zero defender, can't play him in the playoffs because he's like D'Angelo Russell. I hear it. 100%. Did you get that high school jersey of Shea? Nah, it still has to happen, bro. I've been lazy. I've been incredibly lazy. But yeah, shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Oh my goodness, I'm behind. SofaScore has 12-10. I have 9-8. I don't know who this guy is, but that is a tiny man. Number 37 on Chicago, looking like Arcidiacono hits the 3. Who remembers Arcidiacono? I think that's his name. The guy on Villanova, that Villanova team that won. I think he played for the Bulls for like a year. Jacoby Walter to the basket, scores. The fact that D-Book's going to make more than Shea and don't got a ring is wild to me. He's going to be making more than Shea for like 2 years, though. The rest of his deal, he's not making that much. Like, he has 3 years left on his deal. And then that extension kicks in 4 years from now. Hey, Jared, man, that topic has been too discussed about. Like, it's been thoroughly discussed. I'm sick of it. I truthfully believe he was saying it out of shock, not out of disappointment. I think from hearing him speak, I think he's too savvy to have a moment of like a lapse like that. Oh, Chomche's on the court. Oh, he was the one that didn't close out Buzelis. Damn. Okay, but yeah, Chomche checks in for Castleton. Any other subs? Oh, we got a 55 on the court. Brother, who is that? Okay, I have to check the roster. Oh, Lawson gets somebody in the air. I'd like to see him attack that moment a little bit better. Somebody generated a good turnover, though. I think you can credit Jacoby for that. And it turns into an AJ Lawson layup. He's the Japanese Damon Stoudemire, valuable equal opportunity employer. Damn. Fair enough, brother. Fair enough. Where is... Okay, 55. Elijah Martin? Why? Oh, my goodness. I did not know he wore 55. 55 did not... It does not look like a roster spot number. Like, I don't see 55 and think, yo, that guy's going to make a team. But Elijah Martin rocking 55 in Summer League. I'm laughing for Ace Bailey going to the Jazz and my Celtics might get Damian Lillard. Every time they tried to gas up the Ace Bailey situation, in my head, I was always like, oh, nothing's going to come of this. But in my head, I hope something would. Like, I really love the idea of that being real drama. Oh, bad turnover by number 37 on Chicago. The Japanese Damon Stoudemire, according to my chat. Oh, shed alley-oop to Chomche, but it was either a bad pass or Chomche did not expect a pass to come. I couldn't really see people's positioning well enough to determine what went wrong, but that alley-oop was not to be. It did not happen. Chomche didn't even jump for it. So the Raptors are going to inbound the ball and try this again. Okay, early impressions of our summer league team. It seems kind of trash, but early days still. Early days. I think it's early doors is the expression. Never mind. I may have messed that up. I'm just hoping for Dame time. Who isn't at this point, man? Getting Dame for cheap. All upside, very little downside. Okay. Oh, no, Elijah Martin. He lost his footing, so fair enough, that happens, but he got blown by that point guard. But again, he lost his footing. Like, happens. The Jazz were like, we're a bad team, but we need a fall guy, and this is how Ace was doing. Like, perfect. Yo, yeah. I mean, that pick could also have just been a ceiling pick. Like, we're going to take the best player available, the best player we can possibly get our hands on. I do think that also could have been the thinking with that pick. But yeah, if you look at their roster, that team is clearly looking to tank. So like they fulfilled their tank objectives really well, because if he just leaves the team, that helps them lose. But we have Derek White and wait, who's Peyton? Am I missing somebody? Do you guys have Alfred Payton? Are you talking about Anthony Simons? Yeah, but he's going to tank his value if he doesn't want to be there. No point taking him if he's going to turn his value into like the 13th pick. You're not wrong. Oh, Peyton Pritchard. Oh my goodness. Why? Okay, I think Peyton Pritchard's name is spelled with the E, and the A really just threw me off. I might be wrong, though. His name might be spelled with an A. That's wild that Alfred Payton is more in my consciousness than Peyton Pritchard. I might not be a ball knower, guys. I might not be a ball knower. I said the white Ray Allen. Hold on. Is his name spelled like that? Peyton Pritchard? Damn, it is. No, I'm just tripping. It's entirely my fault. People, I take accountability. I'm an honest man. Oh, is this a turnover? This is another turnover. Oh my goodness. This team is shaky. Okay, we're at a commercial break. Here's what I was going to look at, because even though what's his name? Marcus brought up a good point about RJ's trade probably not happening anymore because it's past that time. We can still do some valuable research into the contracts that makes sense. So, contracts, free agents. Let's look at contracts. And let's look at AAV. Where is it? All signed years. No, we don't need that shit. 2025. Is that how it works? Cool. Value AAV. All right. So where the hell is... Oh, no, this is not what I was looking for. Signed year, all years. Okay. AAV... all positions, blah, 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 blah. Okay, where's RJ Barrett? Somewhere in the 20s, right? No, actually, this isn't what I'm looking for. I have this wrong. Okay, I think I need to go to rankings. Where's rankings? Player rankings. Yes, here we go. Salary rankings, cap hit for this year. Beautiful. This is what I'm looking for. It's what I'm looking for. Let's find the salaries in and around his area. So RJ Barrett checks in at 64. Making $27 million this year. It's 27 and change. So that means the salaries are tradable down to 22. So down to like 81. Let's include Kuzma, 82. As terrifying as that might sound. Up to 32. So Jeremy Grant. So this gives us literally a chunk of about 30 players that are the tradable players for RJ Barrett. We can go through those players one by one, even looking for like long-term goals, so to speak. Because of course, it might not work that way. They could trade for a gigantic salary with RJ plus a piece, or they could trade for RJ for two smaller salaries. That's obviously valuable, or like possible. Sorry, I was going to say viable. Somehow that, for some reason, that came out as valuable. It was viable. But we're going to at least examine the possible one-for-one options. Actually, now that I think about it, the Jazz got so much for Gobert and seem to be fumbling it. The thing is they have capital, but they're going excruciatingly slow in their rebuild for no reason. Oh my goodness. How many times is that guy going to pump fake? And he scored anyway. That's not a saying, is it? No, it's not. That's not 24. Oh, Lawson in the corner. Brampton's finest knocks down a corner three and then steps on somebody and rolls his ankle. You said including Kuzma. For that reason, I'm out. Bro, sad times. Definitely sad times. Elijah Martin has the ball, tries to take on his man, gets no separation, steps back, steps through, misses the shot. Yikes. Oh my goodness. What a summer league alley-oop attempt. J-Mo with the steal, gets us going in transition. Chomche with the dunk. What a horrible decision by the Japanese Damon Stoudemire. All right, 21-17. Last minute of the first quarter. Summer League team not looking nice. Oh, big steal by Mobile. And Lawson gets fouled. Lawson hits the ground. Seems to be grimacing. He'll be okay, though. Oh. We got 2 free throws coming up. And then we're going to revisit that daunting list of players that could be traded for RJ Barrett. We're going to start at the top. Lawson makes the first one. I think SofaScore is going to spoil it for me. I think he makes the second one as well. Jonathan Mobo in the first quarter did some solid role player basketball things, but in terms of the things that we wanted to see of his development, none of them happened. Like, if you want to see development in terms of having any type of game, having a handle, having a bag, having a shot, we saw none of that. So haven't got a chance to see the things we want to see. It's David Roddy. That's why I thought he looked like it would look like a regular guy besides Scotty Barnes. Because low-key, it was. Low-key, it is a regular guy besides Scotty. Oh, big steal by Chomche. Takes the ball, doesn't get stripped, and dunks it down. I mean, I guess he laid it in. But yeah, good play there made by Chomche. Okay, let's see what happens here. I'm seeing that the Bulls get a 3. So that kind of sucks. Shed, D'ing up, gets lost, kind of. Ooh. Aseng hits the 3. Asenge, I think it's Asenge. Asenge hits the 3. 24-21. Classic pick and roll, and the roller kicks to a 3-point shooter on the wing. He makes the 3. Okay, let's go to the RJ Barrett trade candidates. We're going to start with, you know what? Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday, he just got traded. Literally no reason for us to trade for an old man like this. Nah. Jeremy Grant, I just can't see that happening. Jordan Poole, can't see that happening. Tyler Hero, can't see. Yeah, I can't see that happening. I think that Pat Riley looks at him like a grandson. Julius Randle, nope, they just paid him. DeJounte Murray, why would you do that? Kristaps Porzingis, I think Atlanta likes what they got there. CJ McCollum, no. Jalen Johnson, no chance. Hartenstein, no chance. Andrew Wiggins, that would just be that would be Maple Mamba for Maple Jordan. They both have had Maple nicknames. Swapping Canadian for Canadian to make sure the Canadian quota doesn't get too low. I don't really see what this trade would do for us. I guess in theory it's possible. But yeah, no, nothing sounds interesting yet. Derek White, hell no. Anthony Simons, this came up, but again, I don't think Boston. I don't know. I don't know what the. Well, actually, no. Hold on. I just thought about it. You could never trade for Anthony Simons because him and BI have a child from the same person. And that is the kind of drama you do not want in your locker room. So we're going to pass. Devin Vassell, what does that do for you? Terry Rozier is a salary dump, essentially, and I don't think Miami would have interest in dumping draft capital for RJ Barrett. It's going to be hold on. I didn't know Wiggins was an expiring. I thought he had another year. Let's see. Oh, yeah, bro. Wiggins has a player option. So I don't know if he plans to opt out, bro. I think that might be an opt-in at 30, at 31 for 30 mil. I think that might be an opt-in. But yeah, where did we end up? Devin Vassell. Terry. Oh yeah, Tobias Harris. What the hell does that do for you? John Collins. Nah, they just traded for him. Draymond Green. After drafting all the Draymond Green archetypes, to trade for Draymond Green would be disgusting. Claxton. Like, you just paid Pirtle. You're not moving for Claxton or Miles Turner. Miles Bridges. I just don't think they would make that move. Trey Murphy the third. Like, this is something where this would be a buy move. Like, you would take RJ and probably add capital to get Trey Murphy, but like, this isn't, like, I don't think this team is worth buying into, but I could see the Raptors maybe doing it. So maybe this is what they target in their head. Like, let's use RJ as a piece to go get Trey Murphy. But then actually, no, you know what? I just talked out loud into the next point to be made, which is if you trade for Trey Murphy, you talk about making your salary situation even worse. So yeah, I actually don't think that happens. So the thing is like, I agree that they're in a rebuild and I agree that they should be in a rebuild, but I think they might be lying to themselves. So I don't know. Personally, yeah, I'm praying for a rebuild. We need that. Jacoby from 3 misses back rim. Chomche fighting for the rebound. Oh, nice job, Chomche. Never mind. They just reversed the call. Yo, what's going on, Rajit? I'm good, bro. I'm good. Took a bit of a break. Been enjoying the summer a little bit. Hopefully you're doing the same. But we're back for the summer league, bro. And then after summer league is over, I will be on my NFL channel quite a bit. Because once training camp stuff happens, there's going to be a lot of news to talk about in the NFL. So, yeah, I just took a little bit of a break before summer league and training camp, and WNBA stuff kept me busy. We got another bad turnover. A lot of bad turnovers, man. The offense looks sloppy. Yeah, that's that. Not much more to add to that. How have only 28 seconds gone from this quarter? Damn. Long 28 seconds. Does Chomche look a tiny bit taller, or is it just you? It might just be you, but also I'm not good with these things. So maybe we'll see what the rest of the chat has to say. Asenge with the JMO matchup. Mobo with great defense. Okay, we'll have to credit. Oh, Mobo loses the ball, recovers, spins, goes to the basket. Okay. Mogbo, point of attack defense has been good. But again, I don't think that's the kind of thing we dealt when it comes to him. Saw Burka Loco in the Lakers G League game. He looks like he's done after this. Damn, that's sad, bro. That is sad. Poor guy. So I don't know if he did. I did not see the debut, but I heard good things from ball knowers. I think he shot like shit, but like that's not something to judge a summer leaguer off of. Whoa. Okay, guys. Is it just me, or did Jonathan Mogbo put an abnormally high amount of arc on that free throw? Is this the shooting improvement? Guys, okay, other people watching the game, am I tripping? I don't remember him having this much arc on his free throws. This is just generally a lot of arc for anybody. Oh, he missed the second free throw a lot, though, like badly. So it might not be an improvement. It might be a tweak, like they mechanically tweaked him to shoot the ball higher, but yeah, he missed the second free throw badly. For that game, highway robbery. Bro, people, you know what it is? There's a lot of people that have more money than sense. And these kind of things are always going to work to those kind of people. So much more money than sense, man. Oh, is that over and back? What is it? Yeah, they can't do that. Okay, Raptors with the ball back. Oh, Elijah Martin bangs on somebody who got dunked on. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna tell. Okay, that looks partially amazing. Um, because he didn't have like he rose up so casually. I don't know how to describe it any other way. Okay, and then to be honest, the guy contesting the dunk, he contested it so badly, he was damn near behind the basket. What a horrible contest. Okay, the reason that dunk looked amazing to me though, he got up in the air so casually. Sometimes with dunks, there's like a certain like it looks like the guy's trying really hard to get high up in the air. I don't know how else to describe it, but there's like an effort in the jumping. He got up so high so effortlessly. Yeah, that dunk was just clean. More money than sense. It looks like the new Suns owner to be man destroy the team. Yes, more money than sense, bro. More money than sense. By the way, he had a hilarious quote as Chicago turns it over. I'm gonna get to his quote in a second. J-Mo bringing the ball up the court. Definitely that owner though. Chomche. Handoff to Shed. Shed goes the other way. Floater misses. Okay, Shed puts it right back through the contact. That should have been an and one. And then Chicago has done like 3 alley-oop attempts that were all horrible ideas. Elijah Martin, pump fakes, drives, bodies JFL, but can't get the look to fall. Asenge runs, just drives drives right into Chomche, no plan. And then Elijah Martin draws the foul. Okay, so the Suns owner said recently that basically when he first became owner, he thought to do the thing that everybody tells you to do, which is put basketball people in charge, write the checks, turn around and let them cook. And he's like, honestly, I did that. I let them cook and they cooked up something nasty. So he's like, I'm actually going to now have a more of a say in basketball decisions. I was thinking about it and I'm like, what a fucking ridiculous like way of processing information. Like you putting the wrong people in charge, and honestly, maybe not even putting the wrong people in charge. People, you know, getting one attempt at building a good team wrong is not enough reason to say your whole thought process was bad and let me start cooking. I think it's about to get worse just because I think the owner is going to have more to say. So yeah, that's going to be bad. End of the day, Mobile is a second round pick, so can't expect miracles. You're right. Jacoby is one that has to dominate as a second year player. You're right again. The dunk was just clean, simple. Yeah, we already talked about that. But no, I'm hearing what Marcus is saying. Like we got to see Jacoby is the one that the expectations should be on. The offense has been kind of disgusting. Okay, yeah. Back to the RJ trade candidates. Back to those guys. Van Vliet, nope. Mikal Bridges, hell no. DeMar DeRozan, no way. Not while Drake is still involved in the organization. I'm kidding. Jaden McDaniels, having his brother was a disaster. I don't think so. Triple J just got maxed out. DeAndre Hunter, now that's a Messiah-ass player, but Messiah's not here anymore, so I don't know. Can't see Cleveland being interested in RJ given their tax situation. Aaron Gordon, no chance. Kyle Kuzma, oh my goodness, if we somehow end up with Kyle Kuzma. Ironically, the Bucks chasing RJ to scrape together whatever they have on their team. And again, I'm not saying that like it's a good idea for the Bucks to get RJ Barrett, but it's an idea, and they have to scratch and claw and try to do something because the team is shit. So, I mean, honestly, maybe Kuzma for RJ is like the single most realistic name I've come up with off this list. But yeah, not great. I want to see Walter and Chomche pick and roll combo pop off. I The thing about when you watch Chomche that you realize is that, like, I think the guy is so far away from even just the concept of consistency at this point. Like, you're really building from the ground up with his game. So I think you're going to see flashes and moments of certain things here and there, but like in terms of him executing pick and rolls with one guy consistently, I just don't think consistency is within the realm of possibility yet. So it's not something I really expect. Raptors not taking Kuzma unless the Bucks give the craps protected 2031. Kuzma isn't expiring though, right? Because you were talking about Wiggins being an expiring. I think Kuzma is. Oh, well, it is a descending deal, 22 and 20. So that's much less than Wiggins. Oh. Or JFL goes to the free throw line. Yeah, man. Moral of the story, an RJ trade is probably not happening, and we're just gonna kind of be a mess of wing players next year. They're interviewing Billy Donovan. I wonder if Darko's gonna have an interview at some point, man. Not that he would say anything like interesting, but yeah, this is good as Grady Dick's defense. This you're not lying, bro. You're not lying. You're not lying. That's a serious liability. JFL misses. I'm gonna try to cook us up a RJ trade. Go crazy, bro. Go crazy. Elijah Martin reminds me of Norman Powell. Shout out to Andrew. I don't know if you're new to the community, but welcome if you are. This is a comparison that I think he commented on. He was on the Hello and Welcome, or he did an interview with Will Liu, and he talked about admiring Norman Powell and him being, honestly, he seemed very educated about Norman Powell. He talked about how Norman Powell was a 4 to 5 year college player. I think Powell was a 4-year, Elijah was a 5-year, but he talked about how, yeah, being a more experienced player, second round pick, seeing a lot of kind of sources of inspiration, looking at some of the commonalities they have. When it comes to their games, I could see that being a comparison in high school, but I do think college, but I do think Norman Powell entered the league a bit better of a three-point shooter. Rookie year Norman Powell, I think will have been a better shooter than rookie year Elijah Martin. But yeah, we're gonna need Elijah Martin to get better in that regard. But man, shout out to Andrew. What else do we have here? Who do we have on the court? We got Hepburn, AJ Lawson, Colin Castleton, Jamison Battle, and who is that man? Who's number 13? Oh, okay, I gotta look somebody up. 13. 13 is Quincy Guerrier. So okay. Raptors 905 player getting some minutes. I think he's a 4. So I think in this lineup, him and Castleton are in the front court. Hepburn, Battle, and there's another guard. He's in the corner. Hepburn, Battle, and Lawson. Yeah, those are the wing players. Lawson, crossover, and another. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Guerrier is from Montreal, I believe. I'm going to look this up. I believe he's from Montreal. He was in training camp last year, was on the 905. I think he was on the summer league team, but barely played last year. Yeah, he's from Montreal. Bro is 26, by the way. Like, that is barely a prospect. That's just a dude in a that's just a basketball player. That's not a prospect. JFL drives, kicks to a wide open Buzelis. Somebody was sagging aggressively on Buzelis, which doesn't seem like the smartest approach against the Chicago Bulls summer league team. But here we are, Battle open from 3, knocks it down. That guy's cash money, man. If the shot is open, it's getting knocked down with him. That's my guy. Oh man, Jamison Battle randomly had last year's summer league enjoyable and watchable. What was I looking? Why did I? What made me go to my screen? What was I gonna look at? Oh, I think the roster. No, I'm tripping. I don't know why I went to the screen. I'm still pissed that CMB isn't playing. I'm still upset. We had a chance. Who would he? I'm thinking about it, right? Gary is getting minutes. He probably doesn't get minutes if CMB is playing. The starting lineup had Mogbo and Battle in the front court. I think he'd probably play ahead of JMO. Battle picks up a defensive foul. That's something to watch with him. I think this guy fouled out in 12 minutes in an NBA game. So this guy, I mean, with his game, you essentially know that you're getting great catch and shoot production at the expense of dog shit defense. So that's the area where you want to see improvement. And then he competes and draws the foul defensively. Look at Battle making a play defensively the only way he can, which is to annoy the shit out of Asenge and get fouled. But yeah, interestingly, like I think Asenge's season ran longer than probably anybody here, so he's probably in the best basketball shape of anybody playing right now. Hepburn to Castleton. Hepburn. Chucky. Oh, it's a moving screen on Castleton, but I think that might be on Chucky for going a little too early. Wait. 37 on Memphis was 37 on Chicago was on Memphis, right? See, Chicago Bulls Summer League team. I think he was on Memphis, right? Yes, Yuki Kawamura. Yes, Yuki was on Memphis. He was talking about how John Morant was teaching him American slang, and I just thought that was so funny to imagine Yuki like listening to Moneybagg Yo songs. Ooh, Chicago gets out in the break, open dunk. Just under 5 minutes to go. Yuki is a. I mean, you're not lying. You're not lying. Oh, a great passing sequence results in a wide open corner three for Colin Castleton, but he misses. Okay, I haven't really seen shit from Castleton. We're going to look at this box score in a bit, go player by player and see really what takeaways do we have. I so far, it doesn't feel like you can make any sweeping judgments about anybody. Now we got to, I think this is a turnover or an offensive foul. I don't really see what the referee signaled, but it is Chicago ball. Down 8, 4:27 to go, and they take a timeout. Okay. We're what? Halfway through the second quarter, so we're like 3/8 the way through the game, which is an absurd fraction to get to. Point being, we're almost halfway through the game. Raptors players leading in scoring. AJ Lawson with 8 points. AJ Lawson has got his 8 points within the rhythm of the game and within just like the flow of, within the flow of the game and the flow of the offense. He hasn't really done too much to assert himself on the game and create on his own necessarily, but doing like that's what his role would inevitably be in the NBA. This is obviously not a player that's going to take over. So seeing him thrive and just letting the game come to him is good. But I mean, I haven't seen anything crazy from him. Like just respectable performance. JMO, nothing much that I didn't already know. I know he can play defense. I know he has it in him to be a high motor like player. I know his handle is not even handle necessarily, but like I know he can pick out a pass a little bit. Like I know those things already. There's certain offensive development that we wanted to see from JMO and haven't seen any evidence of that yet. Doesn't mean it hasn't happened, but again, we just literally have no evidence of it yet. That's something we're looking for. Jacoby Walter, a little bit disappointing. It's not just the lack of production, but it seems like the lack of intent. Like I think Marcus brought it up of expecting him to take over because he's a second-year player. He's a first-round pick. He's a scorer by trade. So you probably want to see that from him. Now, I don't know how much of that is the fact that, Raptors ball is very much, pass the ball around, quick movements and let everybody, get on the ball. But to hell with that shit, man. I want to see him cook, and it hasn't happened. So that's been a bit disappointing. Okay, we'll carry on that exercise. Well, bad turnover. Jacoby gets it wide open on a break and dunks it down. Vicon says, what's the score? It is 37-28 now. Bulls are down 9 against the Raptors. What's wrong with the short games? Not their fault. Some people want to freaky good genetics. Hey, man. See, you know, Marcus, the way he's talking, he better be a tall guy, man. That's all I'm saying. If he's not tall, we got to slander him. Whoa, okay, I missed that. Buzelis had a windmill? I did not know Matas had that in his bag. Marcus, you got to be at least 6'5", 6'6" if you're talking. Okay, I don't know if he has to be that tall. All I'm saying is, like, if he's 5'10" and under, I feel like he's got to throw a little bit of respect on the short kings. Not to say that 5'10" and under makes you a short king. I'm just saying, like, yo, we can't be slandering. Okay, J Mo with an and one, but he's complaining. What? Is that not going to count? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. They're going to the bench as if there's a timeout. Are they challenging this? Matas isn't dominating either. Yeah, he's definitely not dominating. To be honest, he struggled with Jonathan Mogbo. Like, whenever he's had the ball and he's tried to take on JMO, it hasn't worked for him. But again, like, being able to D up against, you know, another draft pick in your draft, like, that's not crazy for me to see from JMO. I know that that's in his bag. So yeah, we didn't learn shit there. What are we saying, people? We haven't done a grid in a long time. Do I have any wrong guesses? You know what? Break from Raptors chaos. Let's try to make this happen. Okay. Tyreek Evans. Is that still a 2%er? Hell yeah. Pacers and Raptors. Let's go with Corey Joseph. Raptors 20+ points per game in a season. Let's go Fred VanVleet. Pacers and Mavs. Let's go Pacers and Mavs. Who is that? Who played for both these teams? It's kind of an awkward combination. The game is back, though, so we're going to watch the rest of this game until the next commercial. Okay, guys, playing the grid, I missed what they called here. Is this an offensive foul on Jonathan Mogbo? Oh, they're calling him. Oh, it's an offensive foul for slapping 47 in the face. That shouldn't be an offensive foul because that's actually difficult to do, and that's talent. If you can get a bucket while slapping somebody in the face, that should actually probably count for 2.5 points. That makes it way harder. And it's a left-handed layup. You know how many people can't make a left-handed layup on its own, on it, like just that? Doing that and slapping somebody in the face, that's fire. I hate that my guy's being punished for this, man. They're trying to take a good man down. Hashtag free JMO. Wasn't there an NFL player who slapped a ref in the face? Not that I've heard of, but I wouldn't be surprised. You know, just because I don't remember, it doesn't mean that wouldn't happen. It hasn't happened. That's some NFL shit. If you bully a bully, automatic extra point for dropping Embiid on a play. Yes, I agree. I don't think that there's a way that this could possibly be enforced, but I love the concept. They reversed the call, by the way. So they gave JMO his and one. Let's go. Oh, what's going on, Digger Ocean? Okay, I have a quick question. Are you settled? Like, are you about to watch the rest of this game, or are you out and about and, like, you're going to miss the game? I'm just curious before I get into the analysis. Actually, yeah, this is a good time because during the next break, we're going to run through every player. But I would say disappointing so far as a whole, but also it's literally half one of Summer League and they're up 10. So I'm not going to be too much of a Debbie Downer. But yeah, I've personally been a little bit disappointed. I'm settled. We're not sure where to watch. Oh, okay. I think it's on. I can't really talk about how I'm watching it. Like on YouTube, you're not supposed to just talk about certain things. It's on TSN. I know TSN is carrying the games. Okay. Was that a turnover? No. Yeah, okay. So Digger Ocean, next commercial break or break period, we're gonna go through every single player. But yeah, Mogbo with the Buzelis matchup, and he's done pretty well defensively. But again, we know he can do that. Oh, Jacoby guarding Yuki. Yuki gets too much space, man. Jacoby gave Yuki way too much space. Well, he misses the shot anyways. Raptors going the other way, up 10. And Jacoby gets fouled. I have to respect our guys' hustle, though. Yeah, I mean, like, if you think about how the Raptors draft and, like, generally assemble rosters, they're probably not going to end up with a lazy team ever. This is on TSN. Yeah, it's on TSN. It's on TSN. Like, TSN has the coverage. I think it's TSN 4 is what I'm seeing. But yeah, it is on TSN. Shout out to everybody tapped in. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I've been listening to it here. Don't worry, I'll say all good, bro. I mean, yeah, like I don't ever do this assuming that people are only going to be listening to this. Like, this is definitely meant to supplement watching the game. Sorry, complement, not supplement. Coverage is so bad in my area, I usually have to listen unless I get plugged. Damn. Well, it is a 12-point game. The Raptors, like, I mean, it is Summer League. Like, if I'm looking at this with the critical lens of a person that likes watching NBA basketball, I'm gonna be underwhelmed. But as underwhelmed as I am with the Raptors, they're up 11, like they're up 12. So what? Oh, Cage Chomche with a very aggressive pass from the standpoint of like it was a very tight window that pass had to go into, and he fitted in that tight window. Now Jacoby couldn't get the bucket off of it. Kind of an awkward angle for him to catch the ball and then put it up quickly. Yeah, he couldn't get it up quickly enough, but Chicago goes the other way, and Javon Freeman Liberty will shoot free throws. Okay. I can go through players for my guy Digger Ocean now. So I'm going to go in order of the scoring. AJ Lawson leads the game with 8 points for the Raptors. Again, he's not really done anything special. He's kind of just fit into the offense, let the game come to him, kind of just went along with the flow of the game, flow of the offense, and picked up 8 points, right? I think he got a corner three. He got a couple cuts, got to the free throw line once. I think he split his free throws. Nothing to write home about, but has done a respectable job within his role. Jacoby in the middle of the zone. Hold on. Okay. Did you guys see that? That was cool. That was good. Chicago goes to a zone defensively. They put Jacoby in the middle of the zone, which is like where you put the difference maker. He makes a quick decision, finds Chomche underneath like the basket behind the zone. Chomche then flicks it to the corner to Jamison Battle, wide open three. He knocks it down because that's what he does. That's a marksman right there. And the Raptors have a 13-point lead. Chomche gets an offensive rebound. Battle goes around a screen, finds Jacoby in the corner. Oh, come on, Jacoby! If you made that, that would have been a sensational wave of momentum. Buzelis misses a three really badly, tightly contested by Battle. He got off of JMO for one possession and he jacked up a three. Jacoby, oh, Loose handle. Javon Freeman Liberty takes it away, but then Javon Freeman Liberty has an even looser handle and dribbles it off of Shed out of bounds. Both players have 0 defenders. Why are they losing? They can't get stops. You're right. You're gonna have to take the $20 off my device. If you think I'm gonna pay for that service, that still makes me watch ads. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. These services are a lot. End of the day, Asenge isn't standing out either for being a high pick. This is also true. Chicago, however underwhelmed you are with Toronto, you have to be way less impressed with Chicago. They look horrible. And then what is that? Is that a moving screen? Ooh. Okay. Raptors defensive intensity kind of taking over. Chicago's made a lot of mistakes in the last 7-8 minutes. AJ Lawson bringing the ball up the court. Brampton's finest. Chomche. Dribble handoff to Jonathan Mogbo. Okay. Mogbo. Crossover. Beats his man. Oh, not the best pass to Chomche, but Chomche couldn't catch it. I thought he still probably could have caught it, and it would have been an open dunk. But he recovers, passes it to Battle underneath the basket, who lays it in. 15-point lead. Floater by JFL. 32 seconds to go. Raptors, this is probably their last possession. What the hell am I doing here? Made the score unviewable for people. I apologize. But yeah, where the game is at for me, it's 46-33. Shed has the ball. Jameson Battle, slip screen. Shed, another slip screen. Lawson gets the ball this time. Lawson drives, baseline, whips it to Chomche. Oh my God, that should have been a turnover. But Chicago's so ass that it somehow turned into a wide open dunk for Jameson Battle. A bad pass to Chomche goes into the hands of a Bulls player who basically fell down, and Battle just accepted the ball and dunked it down. Buzelis misses from the corner. That's a 15-point game. Okay, back to the player-by-player breakdown. Oh, shit, Battle is up to 10 points? Okay, I mean, I guess we have to talk about Battle next, right? Jameson Battle has done Jameson Battle things. His game looks exactly the way it has, or the way it did last year. If the shot gets to him, he's making it. He's going to be opportunistic with cuts and stuff. Defensively, has had some shaky defensive moments. You know what to expect there. I think he's drawn a couple fouls. He had a really good contest against Buzelis. Battle has, again, looked like Jameson Battle. Nothing to really write home about. Lawson, again, he looks like Lawson. Like, the production is good, right? Because he's not necessarily a lock to get points in a summer league setting. But he fit within the flow of the offense like you would expect a role player like him to do, and he made the most of his looks when he got them. Jonathan Mogbo, again, has looked like Jonathan Mogbo. We have a feel for the fact that, he can play defense. He can pick out a pass. He can hustle, and he did all those things. Has he done any of the offensive stuff that people would want to see from him in terms of improvement? No. But also, I'm not going to criticize him for not pressing the issue either. Like, again, Jonathan Mogbo looks like Jonathan Mogbo. Nothing really to write home about. Jacoby Walter, I think that's the first player that I could say I've been disappointed with. And it's not necessarily just a lack of production from the standpoint of, like, he's not producing to a high degree, but he's also not really asserting himself onto the game. Very passive. It's like he has the same approach to this game as AJ Lawson and Jameson Battle, kind of just letting the game come to him. But given he's far more talented at getting his own opportunities compared to Lawson and Battle, you would like to see that more. Now, I don't know if that's a coaching instruction or if that's his own passiveness, but whatever it is, I'm not thrilled to see it. But it is what it is. Again, literally the first half of Summer League, whatever. Elijah Martin, he had a really nice dunk. The guy in the dunker spot tried to contest his dunk from, like, underneath the rim. I don't know what the plan was there. But yeah, he tried to contest it from underneath the rim, got dunked on. Elijah got up effortlessly. He jumped so easily, So that was good to see. But in terms of his game otherwise, I don't think I saw him beat somebody off the dribble. I think I saw him try to get by somebody, fail, pump fake, step through, and then he missed a look. I'm trying to think about how he got his 6 points. I think he got an easy dunk. No, an easy layup set up by somebody else. Regardless though, like, yeah, like, we don't know him to have an extremely polished game offensively, and obviously he looked like that. Defensively, I'm not going to say that I've been paying attention, but I know that once he checked into the game, our defensive unit as a whole functioned better. So I'm assuming he had a part to play, but I didn't see it myself. Jamal Shed, been a bit of a disappointment. Like, you just haven't seen, offensively, again, he doesn't have an amazing bag or anything, or like a particularly polished game. So to see him not have an amazing game offensively is not ridiculous. But what we know from Jamal Shed is that you can expect defensive impact. And it's the lack of that I would say is a little bit disappointing. I think he had one play where he drew a moving screen. But aside from that, I don't think I saw much. And the thing is like, he got, I think, the first 5 minutes of the game at point guard, and that was a time where our defensive unit wasn't functioning that well. Again, I think things changed when Martin checked into the game and when Hepburn checked into the game. So yeah, that wasn't great. Chomche, pretty limited role in things. Had a really nice steal. He stole it at half court off an inbounds play, went the other way, dunked the ball down, had to not get stripped. It wasn't a wide open fast break. So it was good to see him not mess that up, which I know is kind of a patronizing thing to say. But when you talk about somebody who's building their game from the ground up, it's something worth crediting. Had a moment of confusion with Jamal Shed where there was an attempted alley-oop that didn't result in anything. So I don't know if that was his fault or Shed's fault. Somebody messed up, but I couldn't tell. They never showed a good replay, so I couldn't tell whose fault it was. What else? Chomche, then he had a chance to get a dunk underneath the basket, but he couldn't catch it properly. He did bounce back from that, though. Bro, actually, hold on. I just saw DC's comment. I got to address it real quick. Shout out to Jolly Mama. I'm going to have to... Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Game's almost back. Got you. Scouting for when he didn't debut, kind of... Yo, I brought this up on draft night. Whenever they have an opportunity to talk about CMB's game, they talk about his girl's game. His girl is low-key... Like, her game is worth talking about when his isn't. It's wild. Again, and to be honest, that... Part of that is the product of the fact that, like, the CMB stuff isn't sexy to talk about on TV. Like, on-ball defense, point of attack defense is not sexy to talk about. But, like, bro, how often his girl comes up is hilarious. But back to the game, though. Where was I at? No, show me Raptors. Elijah Martin, Jamal Shed, Chomche. Oh, yeah. So he rebounded really well from fumbling the pass by setting up battle for an open dunk or a lay-in. So that was good. But yeah, Chomche's cool. He's all right. Castleton, I think Castleton's been disappointing. So this is a guy who's competing for a roster spot, somebody who saw NBA minutes. But again, I think that defensively we weren't good in the initial minutes when he was on the court because he got the start ahead of Chomche. I just don't think he's impacted the game much one way or another. I don't think he has a particularly difficult matchup because Asenge and Buzelis are forwards. I don't think the Bulls have a dominant, like a notable center. So I think it's been a quiet first half for Castleton. Hepburn, not much to say. Pretty limited involvement in the game. And then, yeah, nobody else has played. So that is my rundown of everybody in Summer League. A CMB pulled an adductor in practice, was limping pretty badly, so we may... Oh, my goodness. Okay, at least I'm not doing the next game. So, yeah, that's what it is, people. I'm not doing the next game on Sunday, but I will be doing the game on Tuesday and Thursday. So hopefully CMB is back by then, and hopefully we're 2-0 by then. because I'm trying to see this team in the finals. I'm trying to see Summer League Finals CMB. Is she automatically a member of the Tempo? I mean, I don't think automatically, but bro, that should be up for negotiation. We need Chloe Kitts. Oh my God, we're shooting 49% from the field. They're shooting 31%. Disgusting. I think Raptors not playing well, blowing out the Bulls. They probably make finals. I mean, yeah, the outcome of the game so far is encouraging from that standpoint. The way bro hypes her, we might have a rival for CC and for Caitlin Clark. I mean, apparently Chloe Kitts is cold, and also if you think about it, she's on South Carolina. That's Don Staley's team. Like that is a powerhouse in women's basketball. So she might be her. She might be her. Yes, sir. What's going on, Sai? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We're watching Summer League basketball. It's not riveting basketball, but we are having a good time. 16 people watching live. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Jacoby drives, kicks, battle in the corner. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jamison Battle, if he is open, that ball is going in. 13 points for Battle, the leading scorer in the game. Oh, good cut by JFL, but Buddy, the center for Chicago, could not make the play. And then Jamal Shed draws the foul. That's the defensive impact we expect from Jamal Shed. An offensive foul by the Chicago center. Go look at Kitts' shot. It's a broken shot, but somehow it goes in. Okay, I'm going to check that out next time. Yeah, 31%, dog. They're playing like complete shit. They're playing horribly. Shed gets past half court. Passes to Mogbo. Oh, alley-oop. Oh, he can't dunk it down. But Castleton gets the rebound. He can't dunk it down either. Oh, my God. A comedy of errors. This is going to be a shot clock violation. Yo. So I think this game is like these two teams together are like 0 for 6 on alley-oops. Summer League challenge. Try to do an alley-oop. In brackets, impossible. Or single Summer League, but I'm recording some footage on some players. Okay, that's dope. That's dope. What kind of footage? Like, what is this? Is this a project of some kind that you have going on? Tell me about it, bro. Tell me about it. I'd love to hear about what you have going on. We got Shed inbounding the ball. Do we have any subs yet? This would be a ridiculously early sub. So yeah, there haven't been any subs yet. Castleton, screen for Shed. Shed spins, gets into a part of the court that's a makeable shot, misses the floater, but chases down his own rebound and gets his own putback. It is a 20-point game, and Chicago takes a timeout 1 minute and 21 seconds into the second half. Chicago is shitting their pants. His project is documenting the midget arc in the NBA. I hope not, man. I hope not. I think Sai is capable of much better, you know. Okay. What's it? So he gave me Darren Collison. I don't know if I think he's back. It's just been a while. Darren Collison, let's go. Okay. Clippers Kings. Clippers players that I know that may have played for the Kings. Wait. Mba Mute. Let's go. Where did I pull that from? That's crazy. How did I get Mba Mute? Is it a marketing ploy to compete against the NBA? Oh, it's a marketing ploy to compete against the NBA. Basketball will be a big hit. Oh, this guy's a joker. I'm traveling for business work and I have Future in my TV so I can record whatever. Oh, you're recording the footage of some Summer League games. You can watch it later. Okay, that's fire, man. Where are you traveling to for business? 20 points per game on the Kings. Damn, I could have saved Tyreek for that. Oh, this is stupid. Okay. I don't know, but Rudy Gay. 1%. Let's go. Let's go. Um, all right. Mavericks 20 points a game. I don't think Porzingis got it. Pre-Luca, I don't think those Dallas teams had 20-point scorers like that. I think it was always Dirk and like some supporting cast people, but not anybody who would get like buckets. Oh, big steal by Battle, but then a bad turnover. And Castleton tries his best to make up for the bad turnover, has to foul somebody. But yeah, man, way to mess something up. That was initially a really nice pass. Oh, sorry, a really nice play by Battle defensively. Kaman playing now for Sun Summer League. Oh, let me know how he's doing if you're watching that game. Went to Dubai for a couple of days. Look at this guy living it up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. See, so Chicago one-ups are Jamison Battle turnover with an even worse turnover. An even worse turnover from JFL. Jacoby to Battle. That's a quick trigger 3 there, man. So early in the shot clock, he wasn't even open. That's Battle feeling himself. But he missed, and Chicago pushes the pace the other way to result in a JFL floater. 18-point game. Shed. 2 points, 1 for 3, 1 rebound, 3 turnovers, and 1 corner. That sounds like Summer League. That sounds like Summer League. Oh. Again, oh my goodness, they did it again. The teams traded. They traded turnovers, and we finally got a successful alley-oop. I think there's been 6 failed alley-oops, but there was a finally Battle to Jonathan Mogbo, the first successful alley-oop of the day. And then JFL hits another floater, man. Javon Freeman Liberty Summer League floaters. You know, that's a annual tradition this time of year. Battle finds a cutting Jacoby, who actually does a great job of drawing attention and setting up Castleton, but Castleton royally messes that up. I mean, I don't think he has any business being blocked there. It's a good play by the Chicago, whoever that was on Chicago. It was a good defensive play. But now, if you're Castleton there, man, you have to be finishing that opportunity. Jacoby set him up nicely. Oh, they had Mogbo in the middle of the zone. I think he had a chance to make a play. But he passed to the wing without looking. So he passed right into a Bulls player's hand who got in the passing lane. We got free throws? Yeah, we got free throws for JFL. My guy says the Heat sucks in Dubai. Bro, the Miami Heat suck everywhere, bro, not just in Dubai. I heard the pavement is harder than a fresh cup of coffee in Dubai. That sounds plausible. That sounds plausible. And with the second made free throw, this game that was once a 20-point game is now a 14-point game. I'll see if Toronto takes a timeout. I hope they let them play through it because it's Summer League, man. Let the guys play. Chucky Hepburn passes to Battle, pump fake. Okay. Good decision by Battle, good pass. Bad execution of the offense from Toronto for 2 players to both be in the corner because that kind of messed it up. But a very ambitious alley-oop pass from Jacoby Walter to Ulrich Chomche there. Chomche couldn't finish it. It was probably never going to be finished. But he does get some free throws out of it. Does anyone know the record for turnovers in a game? Oh my goodness. I would probably have to Google it. I'll do that during the next break. But we got Ulrich Chomche free throws. He missed the first one. Damn it. In India, I've seen hot temperatures, but in Dubai, it's a different type of hot temperatures. Yeah, man. Desert heat. Desert heat is different. Oh, Buzelis trying his best to put a move on Lawson. Great job of Lawson for not getting beat. Then Lawson steals the pass back to Buzelis, sets up Jacoby Walter for an incredibly difficult and one there. He got hit, but then also had to really like contort his body to even get the shot off, let alone make it. But outstanding plays there by Lawson and Jacoby. Yo, I think it's just his features, but yo, Jacoby does not look like a 21-year-old, man. That looks like a 26, 27-year-old man. Yo, no bees this year. Garden is empty of bees. Heard rising temps, overheating hives, larvae don't survive. Or is it larva? I think it's larvae. Yeah, because that's multiple larvae. Bumblebees in Canada going extinct, they said. Now I think them going extinct is detrimental to the ecosystem, but that's not good. They are a main op though. So like for me, it's not the worst that they're going extinct, like in the short term, but I think long term that's a horrible thing. So that sucks. Oh, damn. Okay, JFL. Strong move to the basket, lays it in. I'm thinking Chomche, maybe he was right there. Maybe he could have contested that better, made it a little bit more difficult, but JFL makes the layup nonetheless. Jacoby driving, misses the layup. Chomche gets the offensive rebound. He's got to do better there. He's got to do better dunking that down. Damn, dog. This man got the watch along so depressing because that makes sense. And this is kind of what I've heard, but shit. Mm. Okay, Chucky Hepburn misses a shot. Uh, Chomche accidentally gets the offensive rebound, establishes low post position, and then finishes it. So that's probably the best Chomche moment of the game. Really good job of sealing out his man, giving his a man no opportunity to impact the pass, and then catching it and smoothly going right into his move. So that was good. I saw tons of bees last year. This year, zero in the Toronto area of my garden. Sheesh. Yo, okay, you don't have to dox yourself too heavy, but what part of the GTA are you in? Like even just city would help. Like you don't have to give like area in the city, but I'm curious. Are like you like in the area of the core? Buzelis in the corner finally makes a corner three, man. 61-46. Hepburn to battle to Elijah Martin. Lawson in the corner. Lawson knocks it down. South of Shepherd. Okay, that's like Toronto. Then I guess you're not really in the suburbs. I don't think. I believe so. I'm not familiar enough to say as a Brampton man, but But yeah, Buzelis with an and one. He's starting to get things going in this third quarter. I have Parkland Forest and bike path by my place. Yeah. Shit, man. I'll have to link Marcus one time and see if he says all that wild shit in person too. But yeah, 15-point game. Raptors have the ball. 4:25 to go with a lead to maintain. I think Buzelis has played the whole third, so he'll be getting subbed out of the game. Wins are pretty important because you basically have only one loss. You can only lose one game and expect to be in the finals. And I don't want to have shit come down to a tiebreaker, so we need them to win every game. Yo, you're really out here. You're really out here gardening like that, bro. That's wild. Cause like I don't know, bro. I just don't think I took you as the gardening type. So respect. If you have any excess, let me know. I'll come pick some up. Free throws for I don't know who that guy on the Bulls Summer League team is, but we got a lineup where Martin and Hepburn are the two guards. We got Lawson and Battle as the forwards, and Chomche as the center. So this is a pretty small lineup, all things considered. Three to four squash rock because they're not pollinated. Damn. Bro, how old are you, like age range wise, if you don't want to say your exact age? Because I'll be honest, dog, I would have guessed like 19, 20. I think if you're like 19, 20 and you're out here gardening, that's kind of fire. But yeah, great job of sticking with it from AJ Lawson. AJ Lawson, aggressive drive, misses the layup, puts it back himself. Oh, reckless pass from Chicago, but it's a good one. Oh my God, what a play by Lawson. What a play by Lawson. Finish this. Come on. Reward it. Complete the highlight. Complete the highlight. Battle. Hepburn. Okay, give it to Lawson. Let him cook. Lawson with the great defense on Buzelis shoots the three the other way and knocks down the three. Let's go. Let's go. Lawson with the amazing defense on Buzelis, a really good closeout initially, and then poking at the ball and knocking it out of Buzelis' hands, then diving on the floor to secure it. All for the possession to end with a three from AJ Lawson. Brampton's finest is showing out. What a play. What a play. AJ Lawson doing amazing stuff out here right now. $20-point game. 2:41 to go. Let's get an update on who the leading scorer is. I think it's probably still Battle. No, Lawson is up to 18. Sheesh, Jacoby's up to 10 too. Okay, the scoring is looking more like how I would hope. Everyone's efficiency is okay except for Jacoby's. Mataz's efficiency is bad also. This is true. This is true. Yo, who are they playing on Sunday? The game that I'm missing? I think it's Orlando. Is Anthony Black and Jet Howard still playing in Summer League? Let me see. Raptors Summer League schedule. Yes, Orlando. Orlando Magic. Summer League roster. Jace Richardson, Tristan De Silva. That's not bad. Alonda's okay. Ethan Thompson. Whoa, they have Scott Labissiere. That's an old man. Whoa. Scott Labissiere is back in Summer League. Shout out to Pascal Siakam. AJ Lawson should be dominating. Yo, hold on. Yeah. He's about to be 25. Nah, yeah, you're right, bro. This is what? This would be year 4 in the NBA? Lawson with another 3 knocks it down. AJ Lawson up to 21 points. His 21 points giving us a 23-point lead. Quickly followed up by a 3 from Chicago as well. And then a bad turnover from Shed. But then Shed draws a charge. A hilarious sequence of plays, man. The amount of times that this game has included bad plays by each team consecutively, like these teams love trading bad plays. Something's wrong since they have full developmental bodies to rookie. This is true. This is a good point, bro. This is a very good point. Shed to Jacoby. I think that's a travel. Yeah, it's a travel. It's a travel by Yuki. Damn. It's not how you're going to make the team, man. Lawson driving and fouled. More points for AJ Lawson as he goes to the free throw line. Gotta get like extension surgery to get the water boy. He needs that Lionel Messi treatment. Lawson makes one of the free throws. I think that's the second pair of free throws he split. So he's got too much of the Raptors gene, that play-in gene. Missing all these free throws. Jacoby drives. Chomche to Shed. Okay. Big 3 by Shed. I think it's his first 3 of the game. Can't wait to come back to Toronto in September. Hell yeah. September is a good time of year too. Wait, oh my god, that is Senge 3 was either an air ball or a swish. It was hard to tell what it was. Chamche, loses the handle right to Lawson, who confidently takes a 3, misses pretty badly. That's an air ball. Yuki. Well, it's going to be a foul on Chamche. He lost his man. Had to foul to stop a dunk attempt. Yo, Chamche wants a replay. Don't kill me. Guys calling for replays in Summer League. Whoa, I think that might be a block. I think that might be clean. No, they're going to call contact to the body. His hand was on his hip. Oh my god, they're reviewing this, man. We got reviews in Summer League. Don't make this run longer than it has to. He's 2 years. Chamche is 2 years away from being 2 years away. At least he was the 59th pick. So at least that makes it feel better. And he's out here on two-way deals, barely getting paid. He'll be fine. Did we finish this? We did not. Clippers. Oh, this grid is good as hell. Low key for a first attempt out of nowhere. Mavericks 20 points a game. Yeah, this was a tricky category. Because again, I don't think pre-Luka there was the Mavericks ever had tons of scorers like that. Like Kyrie. Okay, so Kyrie, Luka. Wait. No way he averaged less than 20. What? Maybe later. Fuck out of here. 20 on the first grid. Let's go. Bachelor party say he called before he tied the knot. I mean, fair enough, man. I think that's what some people need to do to get, certain things out of their system. Sheesh, there's been a ton of grids. We haven't done this in a minute. 5,000 career assists. Fuck, okay. So I think the challenge was unsuccessful, and Chicago does keep the ball. Okay. Oh my god, that 3 hit every part of the rim. Okay, 21-point game. Shed bringing the ball up the court. 16 seconds left in the third. This is probably the end. This is probably the last possession of the quarter. Never mind. Chamche is going to shoot a floater, and he makes the floater. 80-57. It is a 23-point game. And it will be a 23-point game going into the fourth as Chicago misses a 3 at the buzzer. Okay, third quarter, best quarter by far. Shockingly, again, a lot of my commentary on the first half was prefaced with the fact that, literally the first half of basketball in Summer League, things were bound to get better. And it was in the the third. Great quarter from Lawson. Better quarter from Shed. Battle did his thing. Chamche was cool. He was solid. So yeah, happy with that quarter for sure. What else do we have here? Lawson, Battle, Lawson, Mogbo, nothing really stood out. Martin, nothing really stood out. Yeah, nothing else really stood out. Right here on the 22%. But yeah, that probably was honestly that probably was a block for Chomche. I think it's likely Castleton is gone unless he has a better summer league loss and just leaving him in the dust. This is true, man. Castleton has not looked good. Looking at the roster really quickly. Yeah, like we have Mamu now. We have Pirtle, obviously. And we got some like part-time centers on the team. So yeah, we absolutely don't need Castleton to just play center the way we did last year. So yeah, man, it's looking rough for him. What is Tiger Tall ice cream? I have no idea what that is. But yeah, ketchup chips are known as a Canadian thing, so not surprised that you are into that. Even though personally, I don't like ketchup chips. They don't do much for me. I think they're too like how do I describe it? They're too tangy. Elijah Martin from 3. Okay, good to see him make a 3. The second round pick from this year. Oh, and then a turnover from Chicago. Raptors in transition. And the second successful alley-oop of the game happens. Elijah Martin back to Mogbo quickly after being given the pass from Mogbo. And another alley-oop. It is 85-57. Shed finds Mogbo and another alley-oop. Oh my goodness, the Raptors are just toying with the Bulls. Look at Castleton's college stats. He was a monster in college. He has no excuse not to dominate in summer league. Also, bro, to your point about age, Castleton is also really old. Castleton is actually older than AJ Lawson by a few months. So you're talking about a guy that should have a distinct advantage on the court at his age. But yeah, 87-57. Great lob pass from Elijah Martin. With Jacoby drives, doing the thing that we would like to see from him. Gets to the free throw line. 8:51 to go. 2 free throws. I got you. But yeah, like I said, shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I will miss the Raptors' second summer league game, but I'll be back for the third and fourth one, and then hopefully the championship game as well. Okay, hold on. A lot is happening. Colin Castleton stats. Where's Sports Reference? Here it is. Florida. Okay, where is it? He got what? 16 and 7, 3 assists, 3 blocks. Damn. Shot good from the free throw line. Was he making threes? I mean, he made a 3. 50% from the field. Yeah, that's impressive, man. Tiger Tall ice cream that combines orange and black licorice flavors. Oh, black licorice is another thing that's very much an acquired taste, and it's not one that I've acquired personally. So I see Sai has some pretty interesting taste buds, man. Let me know when you're in Toronto in September. And how long would you be in Toronto for? It's an acquired taste like root beer for sure, but I'm cool with root beer, but black licorice to me, like the one time I tried it, I thought somebody was trying to torture me. 12 days? Damn, man, enjoy your time. Are you staying with family or like how is that gonna work? So 31-point game. Jacoby, tough jumper. Ooh, almost falls. Castleton with the rebound. Elijah Martin shoots from three. Whoa, okay. No, that wasn't Elijah Martin. That was Jamal Shed. I did something that Marcus, I think, would affectionately call mixing up the tiny point guards. Oh, Yuki jacks up a three. It was contested, and it wasn't open. Like, it was contested, and I feel like he had to fade a little bit. That was not going to fall. Missed it pretty badly. Elijah drives, gets stripped. My brother-in-law is there. Okay, facts. When you get closer to the time, you can let me know, like, what days you're going to be here, what part of the city your brother-in-law is in, and then we'll definitely figure out a way to do something. We'll get we'll get CP involved as well. A little Sarcasm City Toronto link up. Bad miss there by, not a horrible miss actually. That's overly critical. Jacoby misses a shot. Chicago goes the other way and does nothing with it. And then Elijah Martin gets another alley-oop for Mogbo. We have 3 alley-oops for Jonathan Mogbo in the fourth quarter alone. It is a 33-point game again. And Elijah Martin is happy with himself. Take him to a whiskey go-go? Nah, man. Actually, you know what? If that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. I'm not going to... Who am I to tell that man no? But yeah, man. This game has been belt to ass, like middle of the second quarter onwards. Like I said, the Raptors, I mean, I think Marcus, you can give him credit. He pointed it out initially. Like, Raptors didn't even play good in the first half, and they were just casually up 15. So, if they ever figured things out, it would be a game like this. But yeah, individual performances, things got much better in the second half. Definitely got much better. Yeah, seeing what AJ Lawson has done in terms of production, seeing how things have changed for Jacoby, even just in terms of aggressiveness, that's been nice to see. Obviously, Mogbo is like doing the role player thing, catching all these alley-oops that all of a sudden are working. Elijah Martin is responsible for 2 of those alley-oops. Defensive intensity as a unit, like all 5 players, has been impressive. Things are good. Things are good in this third quarter. I think the Bulls just got tired. I mean, they also kind of just suck. Like, tired, sure, but like the team is ass. Like, this Bulls team. I mean, I feel like you could put Vucevic on this team, and they're probably still getting clapped in the summer league. I've seen some animals in the highway last time I visited. Yeah, there's certain highways where you take them, it'll take you out in the middle of nowhere. You'll see some animals. Absolutely. Okay, so what I was initially wondering is when the Raptors are going to sub out some of these players. They've subbed out Jacoby. Chucky is in the game. Castleton is in the game as well. But actually, no, I don't think that's a new sub. Oh, and Castleton does a good job of giving Buzelis nothing at the basket, forcing a travel. Raptors ball. But yeah, shout out to the 18 people watching live. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Toronto Hoop Talk. We got watch-alongs for the 3rd and 4th Summer League game, and then WNBA stuff, watch-alongs specifically. That's what's going to carry us through to the NBA season. And then more of this when the Raptors play again in the regular season. Hopefully this time, the season is fun to watch for longer. Season was kind of shit to watch for a while. J-Mo in transition pushes the break, picks up his dribble, I think too quickly, but he finds Elijah Martin, who knocks down a 3. Okay, second 3 of the game for Elijah Martin. Pleasantly surprised with his perimeter shooting. The man made, I forget, there was a guy in the chat earlier talking about Norman Powell. Elijah Martin has had a Norman Powell-ish game today. And again, you're talking about two more experienced college players. Now, I will say Norman Powell stepped into the league at age 22, I believe, maybe 23. Elijah Martin he's going to be 24 this year. The man is like 3 months. Oh my goodness. The man is like 3 months younger than Scotty Barnes. He just tried to absolutely poster somebody. That would have been a violent dunk, and it almost happened. We passed into Castleton corner 3 anyways, but Elijah Martin tried to end a career. Yeah, let's see what's going on. Some people do that, but like I don't know if Sai's the type. Can't wait for the NFL. Me neither. But my goodness, guys, show me the dunk replay. Buzelis is on the ground. He looks hurt, but like not hurt. He looks kind of just done with everything. Show me this Elijah Martin dunk attempt again. Show me him try to catch a body on a basketball court again. Please. Oh my God, we're gonna watch Buzelis free throws instead, bro. We don't need to see Matas shoot free throws. Show us Elijah Martin. Come on. That's what we came to see. Okay, they have the camera on him. We don't need to see his face, bro. Show the dunk attempt. Bulls losing by 40. Belt to ass. Like I said, BTA. BTA. Do I have any overlays that are appropriate for this moment? This is kind of what we did. We cocked that joint back and banged on him. This is kind of how this game has left me feeling. I remember these two used to 40 people. This game is over. But this doesn't apply at all. I have to add some new overlays to StreamYard. We can come up with some new stuff. I went to the nightclub last time. I've seen some different... This man saw daggering. I think he might have seen some daggering. Okay. Elijah Martin forces a turnover. Raptors keeping up the defensive intensity, up 37, 5:39 to go. Yo, this is so good, man. My team is up 37, and I got chicken wings waiting for me upstairs. You know how good that feels in life? End of the week, you get to sleep in tomorrow. Your team is up 37, and you have chicken wings waiting for you upstairs, yo. This is the type of stuff that, like, dreams are made of. Is this going to be free throws? No. Raptors just keep the ball. Nah, we don't need AJ Lawson to get minutes. I'm not going to lie. These older guys do not need these minutes right now. Actually, you know what? It might be a reward for how well he played. Maybe that's also worth maintaining as in terms of like having a merit system. Battle to Elijah Martin. Hepburn, fade away, knocks it down. Let's go. I think first bucket of the game for Chucky Hepburn, who then takes a crazy gamble, and it almost works. But what JFL had to do to not get stripped by Chucky actually made it really easy for Elijah Martin to strip him. So forced turnover by committee there. And then Lawson misses a 3 the other way. Castleton almost gets the offensive rebound. Oh, and then Chucky Hepburn makes another play defensively, stripping a Bulls player. Bro, the Bulls are dog shit. Okay, AJ Lawson, man, too selfish. Jacking up a couple heat checks. Wait, are you asking if you're looking for snow, when is it a good time to be in Canada? Is that the question you're asking? If you want snow, I would sue. Okay, I'm trying to okay. I think December, because there's a chance if you're here in December there won't be snow. There's 100% chance there will be snow in January and February, but January and February is fucked from a weather standpoint. Like, it's gonna be cold. December, you have a chance of getting snow and it's not that cold. That's like the nice kind of experience, the snow weather. But yeah, now it's like second week of January, global warming. We have 6-week winters now. No, the winters are definitely short, but like like last December, I'm pretty sure there was some snow at some point, but there wasn't snow consistently throughout the month. The Bulls bench has some wild names. Every time I came, I didn't see snow. Yeah, bro, pull up in, like, if you're down to wear a thick coat, pull up in January or February. Oh, okay. I'm seeing they have a Hickey. What's his first name? Will Hickey? Yo, Billy Hickey is crazy. Will Hickey is crazy too. Popular? Yeah, it's fine. He's allowed to be popular. Yeah, no. Will Hickey is nasty. You gotta change your name at that point. Oh, Usenge gets fouled by. Whoa, okay, we have the end of the Summer League roster. Let's go. Let's look up these names. So, on the court right now, Elijah Martin is on the court. Number 18, Jarkel Joyner is on the court. Okay, let's see some other names. 44, Key. Tyreek Key, I think is his name. Yes, Tyreek Key is on the court. Number 21, Clifford Omorui is on the court. Who am I missing? There's one more man on the court. 20, Degenhardt is on the court too. Okay. Joyner with the ball. Passing it to Omorui. Elijah Martin goes around the screen. Tough jumper and knocks it down. Okay, guys. Elijah Martin. I'm not saying he's going to be good, but all I'm saying is that it's been a pleasure watching him play basketball on this day today, Friday, July 11th, 2025. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to make this a bigger deal than it has to be. But that's an old man, low key. A lot of the age stuff that DC was Marcus was talking about, it applies to him as well. You're talking about a guy who's 4 months younger than Scotty Barnes, and he's playing in Summer League. But I've enjoyed watching him play basketball today, man. Popular's first name is like Wooga or something. Wooga Popular is a fire name. Elijah Martin, change of pace, gets to the basket. That's a goaltend. That's a goaltend. Let's go. Elijah Martin, more points. Lead up, back up to 39. 3:35 to go. Temper expectations. It's the honeymoon phase. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Look at Martin's box plus minus. Bro, this thing doesn't have box plus minus. I don't think. Wait, does it have box plus minus? No, it doesn't. I'll have to find it somewhere else. Are you watching Chelsea PSG final? I'm watching it in person with Curry Pirate, by the way. Me and CP are linking up at the Chelsea bar in Toronto, and we're watching the final. ESPN Raptors Bulls Summer League. Where's the box plus minus? Oh, you just like talking about regular plus minus? Yeah, plus 36. Bro, like I said, I talked about it at halftime. Bro, our defense was ass, and then he checked into the game, and I didn't see his impact with my own eyes, but we just started clamping people. Yeah, plus 36, bro. He's literally plus 36 in a 42-point game. Elijah Martin is the difference. Chelsea lost incoming, bro. Probably, but look, we're gonna watch the game anyways, and you never know what could happen. But yeah, So we got about 3 minutes to go. Not much to do for the rest of this stream. Shall I do a grid? Okay, I might do a grid. There's 18 people watching live. I imagine a lot of you have never taken part in the Toronto Hoop Talk watch along. We do a lot of. We try to have an activity, something that we do during commercial breaks. Sometimes it's a trade machine. Sometimes it's some random stuff, going through rumors, mock drafts, whatever. But yeah, sometimes we do this grid here. And this grid is a game where we try to find things that match these categories. And you're looking for it as rare of a name as you can possibly come up with. So I'm gonna go Malik Beasley here. 8%. Damn. Okay. See, 8%, it could be lower. But that's the percentage of people that answered with this name. Randy Foy. I think this is a good option for this one. 0.7. There we go. Do we have Twitter? I do. My Twitter is Alam's Tweets. Literally my name with an S. So the way you spelled it here with an S and then the word tweets. Yeah, no. So hold on. I thought box plus minus was an advanced stat. That's different from plus minus. So I saw his plus minus. I just thought box plus minus is different. So I may be mixing it up with another analytics tool. Brooklyn and Detroit. Reggie Jackson. Nope. He didn't play. I've done this before. Because he looks like Bobby Shmurda, I tied him to Detroit. Sorry, to Brooklyn. Because he did the Shmurda dance in Brooklyn. I've made this mistake before. He did not play for those teams. Okay, Brooklyn and Detroit. Jason Terry, no. Reggie Evans, no. Who played for Brooklyn that could have played for Detroit? Wait, ISO Joe? No, I don't think so. Man said Kaman's worse than Chomche, so CMB may have been the right pick. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Worse than Chomche. That is not great. Oh my God. Very standard off-ball cut by Guerrier, and it results in a wide open dunk because this Chicago team is absolutely dreadful. Oh, good contest by Degenhart. Chaos. Sidestep 3. Misses. Degenhart going the other way. Finds Guerrier, and Guerrier is fouled hard. Not hard, actually. Fouled in an awkward way. It results in a hard fall for Guerrier. So 2:18 to go. Hopefully he's healthy because, I mean, this is Summer League. You don't want to see anybody get hurt for no reason. But yeah, we got free throws from Gary, bro. He's gonna make it a 44-point game. My goodness, there's a chance this could be a 50 ball. Let's go. Fact I'll never figure that Malachi Flynn dropped 50 ball before Anthony Edwards is. Yeah, bro. This is legendary stuff. Shout out to his dad, by the way. Randomly, I can never think about him without thinking was his dad's Facebook activity. Oh my goodness, man! Jarquel Joyner almost joining the party of just stripping Bulls players and getting easy points the other way. 3 years away from being 3 years away. This is so slanderous. Again, I have not seen a second of Malawatch in Summer League, so I have to take his word for it. But this guy is coming with pure, unadulterated slander for Kaman Malawatch. I take it he's a big fan of the CMB pick now. I take it that's the reality. Man said, call me a fraud? Bro, what did the Miami Heat Summer League team do? Huh? What did they do? Oh, they lost by 7? Huh? I don't know. Calling me a fraud. Your team lost by 7. Who loses by 7 in Summer League? That shit's for bums. Hey, 40 balls only. 40 balls only. Call me a fraud. His team lost by 7. Couldn't even lose by like 1 or 2. Man had to lose by 7. Decisive loss. Are we actually talking about Summer League? Brother, it's a Summer League watch along. There's nothing to talk about but Summer League. Carmelo Anthony for OKC Nuggets? Okay, I got to do that. Carmelo. 24%. Sheesh. Heard Kasparis had a bad first game. Don't know about the rest, though. Yeah, I heard he had a shaky first game, but then he found his touch towards the end of this game, allegedly. I'm here to show up, DC. Nah, man, big up, damn well. Good to see you, bro. So I'll be missing the next Summer League game on Sunday, my Sunday, but I'll be back for Tuesday and Thursday. So for General, that's your Wednesday and Friday morning. Damn, this guy had receipts. I forgot that DC is also a Mavs fan. And they featured Kasparis. Fair enough. You basically, bro, every team plays 4 games, and then the two teams with the best records play a final. There's no playoffs. There's just 2 teams that play a final. And then obviously if teams are tied, then it's like plus minus. So plus minus is actually a real thing. That's why I know word us clapping this team by 44 is going to help our case. Like clapping a team by 44 means you can probably make a final at 3-1. Because I don't think it's happened where the final has been 2 4-0 teams. Allen Iverson for Nuggets in Detroit. Bro, that's going to be ridiculously high, but it is what it is, man. Who's the best random on the Raps? Oh, today, brother, AJ Lawson. AJ Lawson leading the game in scoring, 22 points. I blame Braun. Fuck Braun. Damn. No respect for Braun. Yo, it is about to be a 47-point game because SofaScore spoiled the game for me. It is about to be a 47-point game. I just watched Jarkau Jr. get somebody in the air and then step into a little push shot. It is a 47-point game. Oh, this Bulls team is the worst Summer League team I've ever seen. I'm not joking. I'm dead serious, by the way. James Harden for or Nets OKC. All right, fair enough. We'll do that. We'll do James. They need to pull up with the NBA roster next game. Yeah, man. They need what's it called? They need to bring Vucevic. You said Kevin. No, we said James Harden. 30%. Damn. Okay, so then for this, we'll just do Dinwiddie. It's a 45-point game. What a day for the plus minus, though. Most fans have some success to the draft. Yeah, facts, man. They're just thirsty. Like, they want hope so badly. Yeah, Giannis hanging out with speed. I saw that it happened, but I didn't watch any clips. Okay, I think we have free throws for Omarui here. I wonder how Hansen is going to do for that. You know what? That's actually a good player to watch. I wonder if my guy Young Kobe is going to be tuning in. By the way, I did that because my chair almost like slipped backwards. That would have been bad to happen online. Damn, this grid is fuck. Yeah, this grid is a mess, but it's all good. When grids become messes, they become learning opportunities. Omarui knocks it down. It is a 46-point game. Ooh. Good rotations, man. Chicago has nothing. Degenhardt clamping up this smaller guard, moving his feet. Oh, too active with his hands. Just Raptors. Just Raptors. Yeah, just Raptors, and then like I'm even missing the Raptors game on Sunday because I want to watch the Club World Cup final at the Chelsea bar. Why do you hate ping pong balls? Because of what happened in the Raptors at the lottery, bro. Like the ping pong balls fucked us over. Eat your wings and do a Blazers watch long and milk the lives today, bro. I do not have that in me after how long my Friday has been, bro. I am eating my wings, going to bed. I'm gonna see you guys on Tuesday. I respect that you would chill and watch ball with me, but bro, like it's okay in the future. Here's the thing, I'll do more shit like that once these lives actually become profitable. As long as I'm doing this shit for free, bro, like I have to have like work-life balance. We're dribbling the clock out. Okay, 42-point lead in the end. No, 44. 44-point game. Belt to ass. Amazing for the plus minus. When in doubt, short is almost good for like 1/3 of the teams. This is true. Okay, but yeah, shout out to the 17 people watching live and everybody that's tuned in. Over 320 people have shown up at some point or another. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I will be back on Tuesday, people. Have fun until then. How was Norman Powell with the Raps? Oh, okay, fuck. Not he peak Norman Powell has been like on the Clippers, but bro, he was good, man. Good defensive player, two-way player. When we had him, for the most part, he was a role player because there was always ball dominant players around him. So like he never really had the ball in his hands much. Catch and shoot player, attack closeouts, get buckets in transition. His game definitely developed more in LA. But bro, he was good. I was a fan. Really good role player. He didn't play much in the finals run, but bro, like solid fundamental player, plays the game the right way. But yeah, he's gonna want to beg a new 4-year contract at his age. This is true. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. It was real. We had fun. I'm gonna see you guys, like I said, for the 3rd game and the 4th game. And yeah, on your way out, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, run these numbers up. The road to 300 is on. Take care, people.